This episode is brought to you by Act Now Education. But today, I want to welcome retired Command Sergeant Major Donnell Johns. Thank you for joining us today, Donnell.
Man, I'm happy to be here.
In August of 2019, you co-founded Veterans Grow America. Can you talk about the mission statement and talk about the organization's overall impact?
Absolutely. So our mission is to spotlight the contributions of veteran and military spouses. What we do is we partner with local and state organizations to increase brand awareness. We also conduct local events and marketing programs to engage the business community. We're a national program to help America basically shop veteran first.
What would you say is a good tactic or strategy to help balance all of the different responsibilities veterans, male spouses, or active duties are juggling?
So they have this thing called a calendar. Most people let their day happen to them, but you have to plan your calendar. What I do is anything that I need to do, I call it calendarizing it. I put it on my calendar to include, what I plan on doing in the future. If you don't put it on the calendar, it will not happen. And you have a lot of stuff going on, and so does everybody else. But if you take time to manage your day and don't let your day manage you, you could actually accomplish more than you think.
The impact that Veterans Grow America is offering our military community, because I see you guys everywhere. I mean, I've seen literally every single veteran, military spouse entrepreneur out there. I've seen them at your events. I've seen them physically there selling their products and offering their products. But can you talk a little bit more about that bridge as far as the foundation that it provides and the path that it provides from military community entrepreneur to reaching and contacting the distributors and the marketing folks out there to help their businesses accelerate?
Absolutely. So 98% of the programs, that are out there are basically tactical. Or I don't want to say tactical, they're more theoretical. And when I say theoretical, it's book training on how to start a business. After the book training, you got to go out there and make it happen. And that's the hard part, connecting with customers, selling your product, getting product feedback. And through our events, what we do is we connect individuals with their customer. And they're able to, test their product right then and there, and they're able to get immediate feedback from the customer. And that customer usually sees that the veteran or military spouse has a very unique product or service. And that unique product or service really solves a problem. And I'll give you a perfect example. We have Mr. Kurt Balish, who sells wood, right? Wood is one of those things that you can go and get you a cutting board any place. However, when you hear about him talk about what his cutting board does, that he makes his cutting boards in a way that they self-heal, where you don't get those lines in it, and it lasts a lot longer. And when I heard that, I was just like, wood self-healing? And I thought about it, this wood is alive, right? And it's still living, even though, you cut it and you put it together. And he knows his product that well, where it could take his product to the next level. And when you surround yourself by like-minded individuals, veteran entrepreneurs at these events, they can also help you in the product aspect on, okay, how do I get my product on a shelf? How do I get my product in front of a customer? By the way, these organizations can also work with each other, because when it comes to business, the inside of business is the same. The product may be the difference. And it works that same way in the military. As a commander or a first sergeant, you can actually be a commander or a first sergeant of any type of organization if you learn and know leadership. And the same thing applies with business. Those business leaders, if they understand the fundamentals of business, the product is different, but business is the same. And so that's why these businesses and organizations are able to grow at a tremendous rate when they work together through Veterans Grow America. There's a couple of things that you have to do in order to grow from stagnation to innovation. And, one of those things is you got to understand your why, what problem you solve, what are your competitors, and then who is your target audience, and basically your avatar. If you understand that, it'll take your business to the next level. Your why is very important. That's what gets you up in the morning. And if you don't understand your why, on those days that it's really hard, it will be really, really hard to get out of bed and make things happen. A misconception that you can start a business and you're going to be making a lot of money overnight. And I guess, when you match it up to the military, most people in the military, they want to come in at a higher rank too, but you got to start from the bottom and grow your way up. And it doesn't happen overnight. And you have to work hard on your business every day. And you got to be passionate about it. You got to love what you do. And if you don't love what you do, you won't, wake up in the morning and you'll find other things to occupy your time. So you have to be passionate about what you do, and you got to love what you do, and you got to know your why.
What are the top single most important things that you must have to start a business coming out of the military?
Other than your why.
You got to have a problem. You got to have a product or service that solves a problem. That's the number one thing that you need. Once you have that, you got to understand, you got to really have an undying desire to win. And you got to be able to solve whatever problem that people have out there. And those are the top three things. You got to be able to solve a problem. You got to have a undying passion for your product, and you have to have the desire to win.